Hello guys, in this today's class we'll implement the MAC flooding attack. So MAC flooding is a cyber attack targeting switches on the local area network, nothing but the layer 2 network, right? So it involves sending the many packet with fake MAC addresses, right? So see that, for example, if you consider this one, right? So this is my attacker mission. So from this I'm going to generate the multiple fake MAC address which is going to be injected into the switch. The switch capacity will be overloaded so that switch functionality will not be work, right? So this is something kind of the denial of service we are going to perform here, right? See this, right? So address table causing it become full and unable to process any legitimate traffic. Once the table become full, the switch will flood all packet to all ports. It means that if it is flooding the packet information to all ports, means nothing but it works as the hub, right? So potentially causing the denial of service condition. Now what we'll try to do is we'll implement the practical scenario, right? So for that, the components or tools required is we are considering the graphical network simulator, then we are going to implement the layer 2 network with switch, then we are going to consider the virtual PCs, then we are to perform the attack we are considering the Kali Linux operating system. So this GNS3 simulator I implemented on the VMware workstation virtual machine. So for that I have downloaded the GNS3 VM, right? So now we'll go back to the practical implementation, right? So this is my GNS3 setup, then this is I have implemented here, right? So I'll show you here. So this is, see that this is my virtual machine, right? So VMware workstation. So GNS3 VM is installed. Then one more thing, we have the Kali Linux operating system, right? So in real time we are going to perform the MAC flooding attack, right? So just let me close this one, right? So first we'll consider the network. So in the network, for example, I'm going to consider the layer 2 network, right? So just I'm consider this switch. So before that we need to create the project, right? New blank project, something we will give any name, MAC flooding attack, something whatever it may be name, right? So just click on OK. Once it is done, just drop the device here. So this is my layer 2 switch, and then I'll consider some PC1. Okay, let it be. So here I have the GNS3 VM, right? Just I'm selecting this one, right? So then I will consider one more PC, right? So we'll consider this as the GNS3 VM, right? So now I'll consider the Kali Linux mission. This is my Kali Linux mission. So it means that this is exactly this mission, right? If you see that this is exactly my Kali mission which is running on the VMware workstation, right? Fine. So now we'll make the connections, right? So just give the connections, right? Right. So just connect this one. Interface we are going to connect the G0 by 0, right? So this we will connect it to the G0 by 1, this will connect it to the G0 by 2, right? So if you want to show that port labels, just go to view, then show hide interface label, right? So what is this interface? G0 by 0, this is G0 by 0, this is G0 by 2, right? So if you want to something like a grid means you can do like this, right? So this is my attacker mission, right? So this is virtual PC1, PC2. Just I'm going to, so by default these are all the right shutdown mode means, so just click on this one, or you can start individually by right click start operation, or you just click on this one. So that are you sure you want to start all the devices, just click on the S, right? It will take some time to start the region. So see that the moment we have taken Kali mission, right? So here we have considered the Kali Linux, right? So see that what is happening. So it is directly going to disconnected to this one, right? So it is already the Kali mission is going to be work out, right? See that. So now we're performing the live boot operation. It will take some time, right, to operating system to come. So meanwhile we'll just minimize this one, right? Just I'm minimizing this one, right? Now all the interfaces are on, right? So this is nothing but our virtual machine, right? Kali Linux. Now first we'll try to open the console, right? So just click on this switch, just click on console. So here we are going to connect through putty, right? So this is telnet connection we have, this is the port numbers, right? So let me switch should be loaded, right? So some initial configuration should be done, so it will take some time, we'll wait, right? So see that the switch is going to be loading. So once it is done, so we need to assign IP address for PC1, PC2, right? Just open the console, right? So now PC1 also added, next just click on the PC2, just click on this one, right? Now we have the three things, right? So L2, PC1, PC2 is everything is ready. Switch is loading. It will take some time because it is a real iOS, right? iOS image, right? So this is real iOS image, right? So meanwhile, what we will do is let me assign this IP address here. Let it be something 192.168. Let it be 1.2 this machine, right? Duplicate, and then here we will give for Kali Linux machine. We will try to give something 1.1. It may be any IP address, that is your wish, right? Duplicate. Here we will give something 1.3, right? So for that we have this interface, right? Just click on this one, right? So this interface we have, right? Click on this one, right? Just a second. This one, right? PC, this is loading, still loading, it will take some time. Just click on PC1. So what is the PC1? We are giving IP address 1.2, right? So for that first we will see whether we have the IP address or not. For that you type the command show IP. No IP address is assigned. So to assign the IP address, IP, what is the IP address we are trying to? 192.168.1.2 for PC1. What is the subnet mask? 255.255.255.0, because I'm considering the class C. If you want to give default gateway, you can give something 192.168.1.100 something, right? So it is checking for the duplicate address, right? So just type the command show IP. So see that what is the IP address it is assigned, 1.2. then this is the default gateway, right? So 24 means this is nothing but 255.255.255.0, right? Switch is loading, booting. Next click on the PC2. What is the IP address we are trying to give here? The IP address we are trying to give is, right, 1.3, right? So IP 192.168.1.3, right? Otherwise, instead of giving subnet mask, directly we can enter the class is /24, right? So default gateway is 192.168.1.100, right? Now we have given this, right? Now just check the IP address. For that we need to use command show IP, right? Now we have given the IP address for PC2 as well as PC1, right? So what is the IP address of PC1? 192.168.1.2, right? Just to check whether we have the ping connectivity or not. Yes, we have the ping connectivity, right? So now we have assigned the IP address, right? So switch also loaded, right? Just type the enable command, right? Fine. Now what we'll do is we'll go back to the Kali Linux, right? So Kali Linux means which is running on the my VMware workstation. We have the Kali Linux virtual machine, right? So just go to VMware, because we have to assign the IP address for the Kali Linux also, right? So this is my Kali Linux machine. Either we can assign the IP address through directly command line, or you can just go to the settings, right? So here just I'm clicking on the settings, right? Click on the setting, then go to the network options, right? Because fine, it is opening. So go to the network option. So what is the IP address for wired connection only, right? Just click on the settings, right? So manually we will enter the IPv4 address. What is that address? 192.168.1.1, right? Then net mask is 255.255.255.0. then gateway is 192.168.1.100 is the gateway, right? Once it is done, just click on apply. Done. Now IP address is set. Now it is not required, close that. So now open the command line here, right? So terminal open here, right? So now see that if you want to see IP address, what is the command we need to use? ipconfig. See that what is the IP address we have set? 1.1. What is the net mask? This one, right? Fine. Now we will try to ping from my Kali Linux machine to this GNS3 machine, right? So this we have the GNS3, right? What is the IP address of this VPC? 1.2, right? Now we'll try to ping, right? So ping 192.168.1.2. Now see that here we have the reply, right? Means we have the connectivity, right? Now we can perform the MAC address flooding attack from my Kali Linux machine, right? So just let me minimize this one. So here what exactly we are going to do is So from this mission we are going to generate the, from this virtual machine Kali Linux we are going to generate the multiple MAC address so that it will be overloaded. So means we are performing the MAC address flooding, right? We'll see how to perform the MAC address flooding through the switch, right? So just again go to the Kali Linux machine, right? So go to command prompt. So this we have the terminal, right? Just click on this one. So for that we need to use the command sudo macoff. Which interface we have, right? If you see that, what is the interface we have? Ethernet 0. Let me show you that interface. This one is, right, interface Ethernet 0, right? So just come down, right? Macoff. What is the interface? Interface means Ethernet 0, right? Means it is going to generate the random MAC addresses, right, which is going to inject into the PC. So here we are going to generate the random MAC address which is going to inject into the switch so that we are performing the MAC flooding attack, right? So just enter the command, right? So this command we need to enter, right? The command is this one, right? So before that we will open the switch terminal, right? So let it be this one. We'll open the switch also. This is the switch, right? Now see that, right? So MAC address table, right? So MAC address table, right? If you see that, what is the MAC address we have, and in this interface we have how many MAC address we have? 2, right? So one is this one, right? One loopback address, another one is Ethernet 0, right? For interface G0 by 0. What is the meaning of G0 by 0? If you consider the GNS3 network, this is the G0 by 0 interface, right? So for G0 by 1 also we have the MAC address, G0 by 2 also we have the MAC address operation, right? And now what we will do is, right, just I'm opening this one more Kali Linux machine, right? Now see that we will perform this attack, right? So just perform this attack. So earlier how many IP address we have? Just check out how many IP address we have, right? Only 4 IP address, right? Now we'll see what is happening, right? So see that, show MAC address table, we have the, right, total 4 MAC address. Now I'm going to perform the MAC flooding attack, right? So just enter it. Now see that these many random MAC address are generating. Next go back to the switch, then type the command show MAC address table. What is happening? See, so it is randomly generating multiple MAC address which is injected into the, see that for G0 by 0 interface, right? That is we have connected in GNS3, right? So how many MAC address are coming? See that it is keep on injecting into the table. See that it is generating, it is injecting, keep on injecting, so that we are performing the MAC address flooding attack, right? Now due to this what will be happen? There will be denial of service, right? Now how to mitigate this attack means, in the previous class we learned about the port security concept, right? So if you are implementing the port security, or if you didn't watch my previous video, just go through the port security video that is implemented by using the Cisco packet tracer. You will understand the concept. So to mitigate this MAC flooding attack, we need to implement the port security on particular interface. What is that interface? G0 by 0. See it is keep on loading the MAC addresses, right? See that MAC addresses are keep on loading, right? So my switch is even performing the very slow, right, because of loading the multiple MAC addresses, right? Now see that, fine. So what we will do is, again if you type the show MAC address also, right, so MAC address table also, what is happening, right? So it is too slow, let me wait for some time. Fine. See again it is keep on loading, right, because here we are performing the operation, right? So now we'll try to implement the port security operation. So if you implement the port security operation on particular interface, nothing but this one, right, this G0 by 0 interface, if it is generating multiple MAC address also, it will perform, it will not consider the traffic, right? That is the advantage of the port security concept. So for that, what is the interface? Just go to configure terminal, right? So because this performing attack, so my system might be slow, so configuration I'm going configuration mode, right? Now I am into the configuration mode. So what is the interface? That interface G0 by 0, right? So where we have performed the flooding attack, right? Interface G0 by 0, right? So now what we have to do is we need to implement the port security operation, right? So we'll implement the port security first. Switch port, mode, access. Next we need to write the switch port, port security. Once it is done, right, so if it is not dynamic means what we have to do is again type the command switch port host, right? So now it will be yes, so that will be disabled, right? Now switch port, now we will implement the port security operation, right? Switch port security, right? So switch port port security. So how many maximum we can give here? Maximum is, so only we will allow one MAC address, right? So then switch port security, that MAC address we need to assign. So by default we will take the sticky so that it will automatically take the MAC address value, right? Why it is invalid? Port security MAC address sticky, right? Fine. Next we have to give the violation, port security violation. What is the violation modes? We have 3, right? Either you can use the protect mode, restriction modes, or shutdown mode, right? So of course if we are in the shutdown mode means that interface itself will be shut down, right? We will try to give the restrict mode, right? So restrict mode, right? Now restrict mode is complete, so exit. We'll go back to the privilege executive mode. So then just type the show port security, now we'll see show MAC address table. So see that how many interface we have, 0 by 1, G0 by 2. That interface only one given, right? But here how many IP address in this Kali Linux machine? 2 interface, right? So 2 interfaces means, right? So this one, right? 2 interfaces means the 2 are related, right? So this is how we perform the, right? We can avoid the MAC address flooding attack, right? So let me show you one more, right? So see that here even though we are performing the MAC address flooding, so see, so even these many MAC addresses are being generated, right? So it is not affecting the switch operation. See that still MAC addresses are generating, right? But it is not the affecting the switch. So MAC address table means that particular interface is, right? So it is restricting from G0 by 0. Earlier we have getting all these MAC address from G0 by 0 interface. Either you can use the shutdown mode or, right? So port security we can use either shutdown or protection mode or restriction mode. So right, if you want to if you require more details about the port security, just watch my previous video. So there I have explained the different types of the port security operations, right? Thank you.